It is almost that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen, the summer transfer window, and a lot of names are being mentioned linked to different clubs. Some clubs have already done business, some clubs are already doing their businesses, and Manchester United being one of the biggest clubs in the world, it has not been left out. Fabrizio Romano and David Osimhen have mentioned particularly around 3 names this week that are highly linked with Manchester United. 1, Matheus Cunha. 2, Victor Osimhen is also being mentioned. And 3, Delap. And for Matheus Cunha, let us celebrate, man. Matheus Cunha is practically done coming to Manchester United. David Osimhen, this morning I was reading Twitter Football News, and David Osimhen is saying that Matheus Cunha only wants one club, and that club is Manchester United. And Matheus Cunha, as we all know, is the most expensive player in Wolves history. For the players they bought, Matheus Cunha was the most expensive. So it means that Manchester United getting Matheus Cunha from Wolves, it will not be an easy job, but we all know all the money is at Manchester United. We have the capabilities of bringing Matheus Cunha to the theatre of dreams. For him, saying that Manchester United is the only dream that he wants to play for next season, that shows that Manchester United are on the verge of bringing Matheus Cunha to Manchester United. And I know also Ruben Amorim has a hand on this, because we all know that Ruben Amorim plays with 2 number 10. So basically I know he has promised Matheus Cunha that will play that 110 role position, because this season we've been getting a lot of problems, even to an extent that role playing could be Maino and Joshua Zirkzee in that position. So if Manchester United manage to pull this one off, bringing Matheus Cunha to the theatre of dreams, it will be a dream come true for Matheus Cunha, and also for Manchester United fans at some extent. It will be a dream come true seeing Matheus Cunha playing for Manchester United, because wherever Matheus Cunha was playing Manchester United this season, it was like he was in an audition. You saw the first leg of the Premier League. You saw this weekend when Wolves bantered us 1-0 at a home ground, Old Trafford. It is like always Matheus Cunha when he's playing against Manchester United, he is auditioning. This is one of the transfer that I'm really excited that it is happening as a Manchester United fan. But where there's a very high question and a big question, it is between Delap and Victor Osimhen, because a couple of weeks ago a report came out that Amorim is favoring having Victor Osimhen over Delap. But this week, according to David Osimhen, is saying that the club is favoring bringing Delap to Manchester United over Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen or Delap. So we directly have to look to the statistics, man. I've looked at Delap statistics. They are not very impressive. For Ipswich Town, he has only scored 12 goals and 2 assists, and that is his most recent clubs. And his release clubs, when Ipswich Town get relegated, it is 30 million. 30 million for a player who has only scored 12 goals for Ipswich Town. I think that is a bit high for a player like Delap. And he's not even approved goal scorer. He's not even approved Premier League striker. He's not that type of player that will come to Manchester United and immediately there's a guarantee that he'll immediately provide goals. He's not that Haaland type of striker. He's not that Hurricane type of striker. So if Manchester, and we have already Rasmus Hojlund, we have Joshua Zirkzee, we have Chidobe Martin. So if you have to bring a striker at Manchester United this moment, he has to be a already proven striker, the likes of Victor Osimhen. Nothing against Delap, but he's only 22 years old. The moment he come to Manchester United and start flopping, he's not providing the performances that he's supposed to be providing. We'll hear people saying that give him another year and we'll develop. And it is that time that we don't have as Manchester United. So if you are to bring a striker at Manchester United, make sure he's already proven striker. Delap is a good boy, a good kid. But at the moment, I think clubs like West Ham or like Wolves, the likes of Bournemouth, the likes of Nottingham Forest, are the ones who should be going for him, man. Because in those clubs, the pressure that we'll be getting at Nottingham Forest and the pressure that we'll be getting at Manchester United, obviously the pressure at Manchester United is high. So if you bring this young kid at Manchester United, the pressure will bear him. Unless he starts performing immediately. But if he does not perform immediately at Manchester United, it will be practically done for his career, Delap, and I feel sorry for him. You see what is going on with Rasmus Hojlund at the moment. It is not that Rasmus Hojlund is a bad striker, no. But all the pressure it is on Rasmus Hojlund to provide goals for Manchester United, because Manchester United don't have any other striker other than a 17 years old Chidobe Martin, and another one is Joshua Zirkzee, who his style of play does not play like he's a typical number 9. So if we have to choose between Victor Osimhen and Delap, I'm 100% going for Victor Osimhen. I know I read a tweet post from a sporting fan who was saying that for Amorim to build this Manchester United team, he does not like big names. He likes to rebuild a team with the players who are very unknown to the world of football so that they can become very good players and the world can recognize them. And that is what happened with Victor Gyökeres. So if what he did to Victor Gyökeres is what he's trying to do to William Delap, I'm absolutely fine with that because Victor Osimhen is already a big name on football, and we've seen Ruben Amorim has already started getting rid of big names at Manchester United. Anthony is gone, Jadon Sancho is gone, Marcus Rashford is gone, and there's some I know big names like Christian Eriksen, the likes of Casemiro. Some of them will be gone, the likes of Luke Shaw, Victor Lindelof, some of them will be gone. But if Liam Delap will come to Manchester United and perform, that's fine. But if Liam Delap will come to Manchester United and his progress will become very slow, scoring 10 goals in his first season, 8 goals or less than 10 goals, the Manchester United pressure will swallow him. We have seen that with players before, the likes of Rasmus Hoyland. When he came to Manchester United in his first season, that Champions League season, he scored 5 goals in the Champions League. But in the Premier League, he was barely scoring goals. And that pressure sacked him. Now Rasmus Hoyland at Manchester United, even when the ball is on his feet, it is like a player who never played football because he has zero ball control in that ball. It is like he's offering nothing to that Manchester United team. And it is not like Rasmus Hoyland is a bad player. No, it is the pressure of Manchester United that is swallowing him. Yeah. So if you ask me between Victor Osimhen and Liam Delap, I'm going on for Victor Osimhen. But if the manager and the board are so that Liam Delap is a better striker, we'll back the board, we'll back the manager, but Liam Delap, you are coming to Manchester United. Make sure you perform, because if anything other than that, Old Trafford pressure will sack you. Manchester United fans on social media will sack you. Manchester United fans will see life face to face will also make the world a living hell for you, man. So make sure you perform. But I think this season we need a striker, man. Even if it's Liam Delap, the body saying is a good striker, bring him in and make sure he's playing for Manchester United. And another problem that I saw, that board is not addressing it. And I don't know what they're doing, because this is one of the problems that the board should be dealing with it at the moment. And that problem is a goalkeeper. Look, the truth being said, our first keeper, who is Andre Onana, is shit. Our second keeper, who is here at Leibandia, is shit. Our third keeper, who is Tom Heaton, we have not seen him playing even a single minute this season. So we can't go to the next season gambling with Andre Onana, who is hands. I don't know what there's a problem with him, because they can't even catch a ball. We can't go to the next season with Leibandia. Leibandia is not very comfortable when the ball is on his feet, and he can make a lot of mistakes. We saw in that game against Newcastle. So one of the problems that Manchester United should be addressing at the moment, I think, is the goalkeeper. They can handle that striker thing. They should handle that number 10 thing. But I think one of the biggest issues is the keeper. And we should not go in the next season with our keeper being Andre Onana, our second goalkeeper being at Leibandia, our third goalkeeper being Tom Heaton. I think we need a serious keeper at Manchester United. Serious first keeper at Manchester United. If Andre Onana can change his performances, well and good. If Andre Onana cannot change it, Andre Onana, I think, should not be given at least more time. He has been in the club for 2 years. 2 years at the club, and you still need more time. Those 2 years were very ready for you to convince Manchester United fans that you are a good keeper. If you failed in those 2 years, there's no time for you at Manchester United, and I think it is time Manchester United get another goalkeeper. I'll let you know when there are other developments, but currently for Manchester United, one, Matheus Cunha is practically done and is coming to Manchester United. 2, Victor Osimhen. Manchester United have chose Liam Delap over Victor Osimhen. That is according to David Dunstein. I've not seen Fabrizio Romano talking about that. And 3, one of the biggest problems that Manchester United are having this season, it has been the goalkeeper, and they have not addressed that. And something that we almost forgot, for our players on loan, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho and Anthony. For Unai Emery is talking very positively on Marcus Rashford, and it is highly likely they will trigger their 40 million release buyout clause for Marcus Rashford. And for Jadon Sancho, also had some rumors that Chelsea are planning to trigger 25 clause to get him permanently. For Anthony, Real Betis have not talked anything about Anthony, but so far I heard Isco saying that Anthony should stay at Real Betis, and even they can do a fundraising for him to stay at Real Betis. So in Terry loan is that Ruben Amorim was trying to get rid of it seems that they are not coming back to Manchester United. It seems that Antonio will stay at Real Betis, Jadon Sancho will stay at Chelsea, Marcus Rashford will continue his journey at Aston Villa. Those are the development in terms of transfer for Manchester United. I'll let you know any breaking story, any here we go, any exclusive in this channel.